was working as a product executive, where I used to engage with the customers and manage the product. So basically, it was a pharma company, and our client was a Cipla company. Cipla, it was a Cipla company, right? So basically, we Serious Technology had built the CRM and CLM for Cipla company, and basically I used to manage that product, and as I said, we had built the product for the Cipla company. So basically, I'll just explain you a scenario. Suppose we go to a doctor and we see medical reps coming to the doctors by as they come by taking sample medicines and the charts, and going to the doctor and convincing them, okay, this is the medicine, this is the new medicine launch, this is the advantage of this medicine, and they convince the doctor to prescribe the medicine to the patient. So if the doctor agrees and he is satisfied, the doctors prescribe that medicine to the patient, right? And these medicines, we get these medicines from the medical. So this life cycle, I used to maintain from the product, which was PG, CRM, and CLM, which we have built for them. And apart from this, we used to get raw data sets. We used to get raw data sets. Are you able to hear me?
Yes,
Sanjeev?
I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah. So apart from this, we used to receive raw data sets from our company, and we used to polish that raw data sets. We used to clean that raw data sets, and as per client request, we used to present that data to the client by using Excel function. We used to make pivot charts, dashboards, and all that stuff by using advanced Excel. And basically, I used to work on client side, and I used to go to Cipla company itself, and we used to sit with them and interact with them. Okay, what needs to be done, and what are the daily reports they want. And apart from the daily reports, if they require any additional data, so we used to fulfill that data, and we used to manage this process by Zoho ticketing, and basically Cipla employees used to email us, hey, we had this issue, and we want this report. So by using Zoho emails and Outlook, we used to track this uh, whole activity. And apart from my professionalism, in my family, I have my father and my mother, and I have two younger brothers. So they are also in a very good company. They are working. They are BCom graduate. Both my brothers are BCom graduate, and basically, my hobbies are like cooking. I love doing gym and all that stuff. So basically, this is a short introduction of myself, and after that I have around 1.5 year of experience in product in customer engagement and product management. And after that, in October, I left that job, and I started learning AWS from an institute called RSC Forum. And it take me around like 3 months to get that knowledge and that skills of AWS. And in 16 January, I got certified, and I got my valid 3 years certificate license. And after that, I'm looking for a job change in AWS platform, so that I can advance my skills, and I can develop myself, and I can contribute. Basically, I can contribute in AWS platform. And so basically, I'm looking for a job change in AWS right now.
And
And I have
the
done
role that you explained me earlier with
yeah.
Cipla, that doesn't require any cloud or DevOps.
No.
That is
Basically,
an entirely different.
that is a different platform, and different stuff. As I said, we Cipla had built the CRM and CLM for Cipla company. So basically, it was a product.
No, let's leave that. If
Yeah,
that is not
yeah.
relevant, then let's
That
leave that
yeah,
out
that
of
was a
equation. So
different
right now, you are more of a You can say
Yeah,
fresher
basically I'm
or
a
a staff.
fresher. Yeah, basically I'm a fresher, and I'm looking for a job change and opportunity in AWS so that I can skill up and develop my skills, and I can contribute in AWS platform.
So you mentioned about some sort of course that you completed. Can you brief on that? What course was that? How long was the duration?
Yeah. So basically, I have done a certification in AWS, which is a Solution Architect Associate, and it take me 3 months. So basically, as you know, Amazon Web Services, there are many different web services to explore in Amazon. And basically, I used to go to the center physically. I used to go to the center, and there was a trainer. We used to communicate with them. He used to teach me the all services like EC2, S3, Lambda, and all that stuff. So it took me around 3 months to
Okay.
get overall knowledge about AWS. Okay, what is AWS? Why it is used? What are the purpose and advantages and all that stuff. So it take me around like 3 months to gain that knowledge and that stuff.
Okay. So did you also did any project or any hands-on, or it was
Uh,
more of a
no, no.
overview of
Basically,
services?
no. On production level, basically, I'm a fresher, so I don't have any idea on production level. But apart from testing purpose, basically, if I want to deploy a EC2 instance, I want to make a virtual server on Linux basis. So how can I configure that, and how can I monitor that EC2 instance, and what are the different configurations and settings to configure or to deploy a EC2 instance. I for testing purpose, I am aware okay, why EC2 is used, and what is the purpose, and how we can use that service on Amazon. And for production level, basically I am a fresher and
Not
willing
even
to,
production. No,
as I said,
I'm not
yeah,
saying production level.
yeah.
I'm saying, did you, for your own learning point of view, did you do any project or any hands-on? Um,
Basically, yeah, as I said, I have not done any project, but I have hands-on experience. Like we used to do the labs. As I
Mhm.
said, I used to go to the RST forum. So basically, they used to teach us the practicals. They used to give us the labs. Okay, you have to perform these labs, and after that, they used to give us the assignment. Okay, by this is the assignment. You have to complete this assignment. So I have not done any project, but I have a hands-on.
Give an example of a lab or an assignment.
So basically, we have there was a lab like you need to configure S3, and
Mhm.
in S3 we have to create a bucket, and with that bucket in S3 if we create a bucket and we add the data in that, so URL is generated, right? So we used to send that URL to the different person to check if the data is able to download or not. After that we used to make it public and we used to make it private, and we used to test for different settings.
Okay.
Okay, this settings, if we make it public, so the you suppose I am Basid and I am sending data to Sanjeev. I have entered the data in S3 bucket
So this is
and have
basic
copied the,
lab. This is the, I
yeah,
would say, a
basic,
basic, which is the
yeah,
most complex lab or assignment that you would have worked on.
Yeah, basically, we used to work on this labs only, and we used to like it. One lab was like VPC. We used to configure the VPC. We used to configure the subnets, and
Mhm.
after that, we used to go to the route table, route the routings. Okay, you have to go to from this lab to this route to this route, and we had configured the VPC to EC2 instance, and
Okay.
by taking SSH, we used to ping that instances. Hey, this instance is able to get the internet access, all that stuff. So
Okay.
basically, yeah. So this we used to get the different labs. As I said, there are many more services So we used to practice that lab on daily basis, and we
So
used
you
to
used to go for how many hours? Of 9 to 5 or?
basically, no. Basically, it was like I used to go by 1 p.m. to it was like 4:30. So it was
Okay.
like around 2.5 hour around like that.
And whose account and the stuff that you were using?
I have created my own account.
Okay.
Basically, they used, as I said, I used to go to institute. So they taught us how to create account, how
Mhm.
to how to you have to create account and how to use the account well. So you are not to paid any extra charges. So if you
Okay.
see the web services, yeah, if you use the web services, so Amazon is not going to leave me like
So
that, right?
was there any assessment done by the institute after that?
No, actually, I have given them the resume, but they had not found any leads. So I have sent them resume also. They are also
No, no.
looking
I'm
for that.
asking, have they done any assessment that you have done well in the exam or in
Uh,
the?
Yeah, actually, no. Basically, they taught me and they have provided me a certificate. After that, I have done the examination in a different. Yeah, I have gone to the. Basically, I walked to the institute for an exam, and it take me like 1 day, whole 1 day, because I go to that organize. It was like in Sakinaka, and I walk in, and basically I walk in to that institute, and I have given my examination. So they just I have gone to that examination center, and I have paid the fees. And after that, they have given me the slot timing. Okay, this is your slot timing, and
How
you have
much, how
available.
much, if you don't mind, how much did you pay for the training with the institute?
Yeah, yeah, I have paid around like 15,000 to the institute, and I have paid around like 15,000 to get certified in AWS for a valid certification license, which is around like 3 years, as you know.
Right, right, right. So 15,000 is not that expensive. It's a reasonable
Yeah,
fund
it
that
is.
they have charged you. Yeah. For
Correct.
3 months, right? That's a 3 months
Yeah,
training.
3 months. Yeah, basically 3 months,
But
and
I would have
basically
liked if they would have added some additional hands-on or some projects that you can remember that you did something, some cluster, EKS cluster or any
I,
uh, you have created through Terraform or something, then that sort of thing.
basically that is a different course. I think so. It is a DevOps course, right? And
Yeah.
which I have done. Yeah, it is a AWS Solution Architect course, and DevOps is a different thing, and the AWS is a different thing. But
Mhm.
it is integrated by using this both thing. We can integrate and we can use the services and all that stuff. So basically, I have a basic understanding of DevOps. Actually, what is DevOps? And
Okay.
basic tools, why are these tools used, what is the purpose. So I have a
Can you
basic
brief me like why is Terraform used?
basically, I don't know about Terraform, but
Okay.
I have a basic knowledge of like Docker, Ansible, and why Git is used.
Mhm.
I have gone through the basic things. Okay, what is Docker? And basically, Docker is a iOS system where we basically see in if we want to create in a real world, if we want to create a virtual server. So we had a machine, right? It is on operating system, and if we want to create a new virtual we have to create a new virtual machine on that. So we have to install a new operating system in that.
Mhm.
So it is taking the space, and it is not that efficient. So by using Docker, uh, basically it's run on the Docker engine. So by using Docker, we don't have to additionally install the operating system. So basically, by using Docker, we can save extra spaces. Like if like I have a three app, right? I have a three app and it is around like one app is around like 2 GB, and app 1 is around like 2 GB, app 2 is around like 2 GB, and app 3 is around 3 GB. But in virtual server, if you want to take data. So
I can't hear you. There is some network issue.
are you able
Now
to
it's
hear
fine.
me right now?
Now it's fine. Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. So in virtual server, we the means like suppose our data our app is of 2 GB, but we have to create the storage of 4 GB. So the remaining 2 GB we can't utilize in that. So in Docker, we can utilize that 2 GB for another container.
Okay.
So yeah. So
You
basically
can
we
fully
can
utilize the machine basically.
yeah, yeah, basically the remaining space in virtual servers we can't utilize the remaining space basically,
Hmm.
and by using Docker we can fully utilize the space and all that stuff.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Any other benefits, Docker? Any reason like why would they have started this technology? And
Uh, Basically, as I said, the first advantage and first reason is we can fully utilize the virtual, yeah, we can fully use that storage and all that stuff. And basically, it is more easier. And it is not like
I can't hear you again. I can't. I think I requested to join on laptop. Phone is phone is usually it's like I can't ask any program.
properly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
phone.
you able to hear me?
And now I'm able to hear you, but in between there was
I don't know.
this.
Maybe there is something. Network issue, I don't know.
Hmm. No worries. Let me. Uh, you have mentioned about Route 53 in your resume. Can
Yeah.
you tell me what Route 53 is? And
Uh, hmm. So basically, a Route 53 is a DNS service. Basically, in modern world, numbers are very complicated.
I can hear you, but the voice is fluctuating.
Okay. Are you
So
able to hear me right now?
yes, right now it's clear.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
speak a little slower, maybe.
Okay. Okay. So in modern world, basically, numbers are the big problems we do. So basically, 192.168.1.0. So by remembering this IP to each person can't remember
Leave
this
that.
IP.
Okay, fine, fine, fine. Just give me a uh, when you press enter in your browser by typing say netflix.com. So how does what happens behind the scene when you
Sorry,
browse any website, say google.com or Netflix? What happens behind the scene?
sorry, sir. I'm not able to hear you. Sorry.
So the question is, what happens when you type a website in your browser?
Mhm.
What happens behind the scene? Yep. So I can't hear you. There, your voice is breaking.
Hello.
Yeah. Do you?
Able to hear me right now?
Yes, now it's better.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, please go. Can you just repeat the question again? My apologies. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's okay. I wanted to know what happens when you press enter or when you access a website in your browser.
Mm-hmm.
Of when you try to access, say, google.com, what happens behind the scene?
Is breaking.
Still breaking. Yeah.
Yeah. So can you one more time? Can you please repeat the question, please?
You didn't get the questions yet?
Yeah, no. Actually, your voice is getting very. I'm not able to.
Okay, okay. Maybe I can type the
Sorry.
maybe I can type this in question in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Sure.
Now you got the question?
Just a second. I'll just see the chat. Um,
You saw the question
No, actually, I'm not able to find the message section over here
in
in
the
Teams.
chat of the Teams.
Actually, I'm not able to find that chat option.
Okay, no
Chat
worries.
option. Actually, it is not coming. I'm not able to use the chat option. I don't know why, but it is not. I'm not able to use the chat option. It
Okay.
is not
Have
showing.
have you I think then we'll now it's actually better. So I just want to finish this question if you can hear me now.
Yeah, yeah. Sure, sure, sure.
So when I my question was what happens in your browser when you try to access a website? You try to access say netflix.com or google.com.
Mm-hmm.
What happens behind the scene? Can you give me a complete workflow?
So basically, see, basically, if we want to access Netflix.com, so for every user, for every, you are able to hear me, right?
Yep, now I
Yeah.
can.
So for every user, there will be a specific IP address. So if we like suppose if you I want I'll just type the netflix.com and it will be taking me to the Netflix website and I'll be ready to enjoy their services. So behind this there is an IP address which is connected to the Netflix and the IP address will the IP address will be connected to the domain name which as you said what is route 53. So basically these two things is integrated and by in modern world by remembering the numbers the DNS is formed. So by using by you remembering number it is better to remember it is better to remember name. So that's why they have built like netflix.com, but behind that there is an IP address attached to it. So it is like integrated to it and that's why we are like if you are typing like uh,
What happens on your Windows or Linux machine? Which file will it look for? How will it get the domain, the
Netflix.
IP address of the that domain? How will
Okay.
it know which Route 53 record it has to go and talk to?
Okay. Basically what will it be okay. So um,
That's okay. That's fine if that's not a deal breaker.
mhm.
Uh, Tell me something about this RDS, Aurora, and that AWS has developed?
So, so basically, RDS is a relational database service. It is like a serverless service.
What is
By
relational database?
So a relational, basically, it is a service where we can use. It is a storage service basically, and by using this storage service, by if we configure RDS, so if we
But what is
it is a
relational in this? What is relational means?
uh, relational means.
Is there any unrelational, non-relational service as well?
I Yeah, I think so, but I'm not able to recollect it right now.
There are so many storage services, right? DynamoDB is one.
DynamoDB S3, yeah.
How is
ES,
DynamoDB different from Aurora or
basically, DynamoDB is basically for mobile application gamings and all
okay?
that stuff. Yeah, DynamoDB is basically used for mobile applications, gaming, and
But
all that.
that is based on your certification experience, you are saying.
Yeah.
What exactly is DynamoDB?
So basically, it is also a storage service, and by using that storage service, we can deploy applications like, as I said, for gaming, we
Mhm.
can deploy gaming applications, and we can deploy mobile applications and all that stuff.
So mobile and gaming applications get deployed on DynamoDB.
Yeah, we can basically deploy.
All right. And how about CloudFront?
Okay, so basically, CloudFront is it is basically content delivery network. It delivers content delivery network to the organization basically, like in Amazon, in AWS we have like regions, and in regions we have availability zones. So in content delivery network, there are like there are also what is the word, yeah, zo uh, that's the thing.
Let's move on. Don't worry.
Actually, I'm not able to remember. Just let me think. It is a word I'm not able to recollect it.
Mhm.
Uh, Availability, region availability zone, and there is one more thing where like zone, zone regions, and uh, basically, I'm not able to recollect the word. Basically, it is like
Something
it's
local zone or very
sorry.
something local zone.
Yeah. Basically, it is like zone. I'm not able to. Basically, it is like okay. Suppose I am a user, right? I'll just explain you a scenario. I am a user, and basically, I want to just download some files from the internet, and and basically, I'm in Mumbai region, and I want to just download a file from US region, right? So if I want to download that data from US region, and
Mhm.
if that data is present, and I am not able to get that word in
Okay.
that yeah. So if that data is present in that zone, so I'll be able to get that the data from I'll be able to download the data from that zone. And if not, if the data is not available in US, that region, the origin of the data where it is stored, I will be able to get that data from that origin data. I'm not able to recollect the word. Actually, it's available region availability zone, and uh, uh,
No worries. That's fine. Anything on the programming side, which is your strong area?
I have not done basically, as I said, I was working on a different platform for 1.5 year.
Mhm.
Uh, so basically, I'm not having any expertise in programming language, but I can basically, I'm a IT person, and we are the youth of the youth, and we are the future. So basically, if given a chance, so I can learn the new technologies, and I can get adapt that technologies and programming, and I can contribute to the further organization.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Got it. Any Terraform, Python, Ansible?
Basically, see, as I said, I have not done a DevOps certification, which is a different thing.
Mhm.
As I said, I have done a certification in AWS. So, if see, basically, DevOps is a different thing. Like the developers and the operating team comes together to build a product. So there is no gap and conflict between them. So basically, I know a basic understanding of
But you finished
DevOps.
your graduation in which year?
2020.
2020. It's pretty much 3 years, right?
Yeah, so basically I was working in a technology around like 1.5 year, right? In
Mm-hmm.
2020, I got graduate, and as you know, the pandemic started,
Mm-hmm.
which affect the whole nation all over
But
worldwide,
that
right?
allows you to do some hands-on, some learning yourself, right?
Yeah. Yeah, basically, that is right. But as you know, okay, the pandemic was in the initial stage. The pandemic was very high. It was in a high alert, right? After like it was like after months, after months it was like, okay, you will be getting this kind of relief, and you will be getting this kind of relief. So I didn't gain any knowledge in pandemic. So in 2001, I just joined this company, Serious Technology, and have worked around like 1.5 year, and have gained that experience. And after that, I said in October, I left that company, and I started studying AWS. So in pandemics, I have not gained that much of knowledge. But yeah, after that, I started working in a company, and after that, I have done a certification. So
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Fine, Basit. I made some notes based on your skill, and we'll reach out to you.
Okay, okay, sir. Sorry
Any
for
questions?
the apology. No
No,
issues.
that's okay.
Sorry for the apology that you were in trouble not to hear me properly.